Hey there, LEGO fans. Welcome back. Alex here. So, check it out. I got Birch Bank. If you guys don't know, this is a MOC by Kim Plata, also known as Brick Artisan, an amazing MOC designer, and a big fan. I'm a big fan of his. And this was a MOC that I've wanted of his for quite some time. And I was able to acquire it through something called MOCBoxing. And I'm actually going to talk more about MOCBoxing than I am about this amazing MOC, but don't worry, I'll get there soon. So, as you guys know, I get reached out a lot by companies, small businesses, individuals asking me to review their product on my channel. And sometimes I do, but it's very rare because most of them have nothing to do with Lego or building anything. And so I was like, well, I'm not going to do that because it's so out of sorts of my channel content. I got reached out by a person named Alex from MOCBoxing. There's another Alex out there, isn't that cool? And he said, hey, if you want to go to our website, we offer MOCs. Like, we sell an entire MOC. And if you want to check it out, we'll let you purchase one for free. And if you want to put it on your channel. And I was like, all right, I'll check it out, kind of thinking that I wasn't going to do it. So I went to MOCBoxing and looked at a lot of designs, and they're pretty cool MOCs. It's kind of like going to Rebrickable, and where they just like have those websites where you buy just the digital instructions and then you download the pieces, right? So I was looking at all these designs, and I noticed that they feature designers. Like there's various MOC designers out there, right? And I saw they had Kim Plata. I was like, oh, hey, I know him. So I went to him, or Brick Artisan, and they had a number of his designs, but they didn't have Birch Bank, and I really wanted it. So I said, hey, Alex, if you can make this work, you got yourself a deal. And so he worked with Kim, and he was able to make it work. He got it for me. I was like, dude, that's awesome. Send it my way, and let's do this thing, man. So a big thanks to Alex at MOCBoxing for making this possible, because I got an awesome MOC out of this, and I'm happy to talk about this product because it's actually kind of interesting how this all works. So, like I said, with websites like Rebrickable or others that you buy just the digital instructions for, you have to download the parts list, and then you go to third-party websites like Bricklink or Brickowl, and you have to create a parts list, and you have to buy these pieces from often multiple private sellers. Like this has over 2,700 pieces in it, and chances are you're going to buy that from at least 4, maybe even 5 private sellers to get all of these pieces to build this MOC. What MOCBoxing does is they say, hey, you know what? We don't want you to go through all that hassle. We're going to be the middleman for you. So you find a MOC that you like, we'll give you a price, and you buy that MOC. That gets you the digital instructions, and then we, MOCBoxing, we go out and we order all the pieces for you. We organize it all in bags, and we put it in a nice box for you, and so it arrives at your home ready to build 100%. They also, of course, send you the digital instructions via email, and you're ready to go. It's about as close as you can get to a real Lego set. And yes, they are all real Lego elements. They say it has to be real Lego elements unless the MOC specifically requires something that is not, which would be kind of rare, but I guess it's possible with motors or, whatever. I also noticed on their website that when you're buying a MOC, that you can request it to be new or used, and there's a change in that price when you go to used. Now, I don't know what method they use for me. Overwhelming majority of the bricks used in this thing were brand new, like shiny, brand spanking new bricks. Now, this uses a lot of white bricks. There's a lot of white on this thing, and if there's any used white elements, it's really easy to see. There was maybe 2 or 3 white elements that I noticed that were visibly kind of like a different shade of white. It's hard to get them all exactly white unless they're all brand new. It didn't bug me too much. If that bugs you, you can definitely put on that you want all new bricks to kind of avoid that, then you're good to go. But other than that, it was pretty sweet. When I opened up the box, there was probably about 28 individual Ziploc bags, and they were all labeled. They all had a number of 25 out of 28, etc., right? However, it was not sequential. It wasn't like I was opening up bag 1 and that was section 1, like a real Lego set. It's something like that. I did have to basically empty them all out and organize all the pieces before I could really get going on this MOC. Now, they do organize some of the pieces together, like if there's a lot of like these elements right here at the front, the masonry bricks, those are all together. So that was kind of nice. That made it a little bit easier, but it wasn't 100% like that, but I still appreciated the effort because, like I said, this is a pretty good size MOC. Now they have quite a large amount of MOCs available to you, and they actually have categories that you can actually shop the MOCs by designer if you have someone in mind that you are a fan of. Like for me, it was Brick Artisan. And you can also shop by themes. There's a lot of different themes out there. I was actually looking at a lot of the medieval stuff, and there's actually some pretty cool stuff in there. I was like, this is really cool. And the prices there, some I think are fair and some get pretty pricey, so just kind of keep that in mind. But I tell you what, man, there was some really cool looking stuff in there that might be worth a look. And if you do find something on there, what you can do is you can get a discount right now because you're watching this video. So go to the description below, click on the link to get you to MOCBoxing. Using that link will actually automatically apply a 10% discount to any of your purchases, or you can just use my name, Alex Nunes, all one word. That will also get you a discount on your purchases there as well. So yeah, that's a quick look. I'm kind of curious to see what you guys think about this. I personally feel that if you're somebody who is a fan of the MOCs, like you enjoy like what you're seeing there, like, oh, I really want that, that's kind of cool, but you're not familiar with how Bricklink works. It can be tricky. It's not super user-friendly, right? This might be something that is good for you. However, if you're very familiar with Bricklink, then you're like, that's fine. I'll just buy the instructions and I'm good to go, and that's fine too. So, would sure like to know what you guys think. So let me know in the comment section below. A big thanks to Alex over at MOCBoxing and of course Kim Plata for always coming out with these fantastic designs. We'll get this thing in the Lego City somehow. I think there's a big rebuild coming up that's gonna be needed for all these new modulars, right? Including these new awesome MOCs. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.